Alright, everybody, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. Turned down the music a little bit because the last video was just a bit too much. And it was a little bit harder to hear me. Let's continue our adventure into night levels. Make sure to like, subscribe, and go follow me on Rumble. Evening, Noah. The zombies just won't let up, will they? You notice that fighting zombies at night is different than at day. For one, you won't get any sunfall from the sky. You can still get some from sunflowers, though. And lucky for you, you got yourself some puff shrooms. Plant as many of those as you can and you'll be A-O good. Alright. So we'll take sunflower, we'll take potato mine, we'll take puff shroom, is actually really useful. We'll take, pea shooter, cherry bomb, and chomper. Not repeater, because he's too costly here. With no, easy access sunflower from the sky. So it's going to take us a while to get another sunflower. That's why sunshrooms are so good, because they're half the cost. There we go. See, we finally just got enough sun to place down 2 sunflowers. Not getting sun from the sky is really annoying. I probably should have placed the puff shroom there, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. These guys are free. It does take 2 of these guys to effectively kill one. If not, then you might get eaten. Oh, there we go. Another sunflower down. These guys might. No, this guy might. This puff shrooms might be okay, I'm not sure. No, yeah, they're fine. Yes, puff shrooms are really cheap way to survive. So I didn't really need to bring potato mines, I could have brought literally anything else. Now here is a problem. I will place a potato mine back there. Oh yeah, I got money now. Save up money to purchase cool stuff. Because this guy is about to go eat through puff shrooms. Okay, so puff shrooms are fine. So we'll need at least 3 in a lane, and they still get chewed on a bit. Which is not nice, but it's unfortunate. There we go. We could actually get down some form of real defense, but I'd say it's not really worth it right now. And it's more worth it on saving up sun and just planting down as many sunflowers as possible. Also, puff shrooms make a really good defense as well, as they can easily be placed in front of everything to get hit. See, because now we have this, now there's a huge wave of zombies. Which would prove only a slight problem. I'm gonna place a cherry bomb, I think. Yeah, on the right side. Oh wait, I need sun. I do love the music in this game, it's just amazing. There we go. Now, puff shroom does do as much damage as a pea shooter, but with less range. There we go. The saving grace, the sun shroom, and now we finally get money for our lawnmowers. Because we sell the gas we didn't use for coins, and buy it back for money. Hey, you've collected 320 coins so far. When you collect 750, I'll sell you something really neato. And, what is it? Mario plus Rabbits sparks a hope. Rabbit Peach says Nito Speedo. Not Rabbit Peach, Rabbit Rosalina. She's one of the most overpowered abilities like in the entire game. Alright, I'll take a bunch of stuff I don't really need. I mean, I guess we'll take Sunflower. You know what? Yeah, we'll take Sunflower. Sun producers always go here. Damage... We'll take... Pea Shooter, Snow Pea, and Cherry Bomb. You always gotta take Cherry Bomb to just wipe out half the wave, or in dire situations. The first thing I place down is gonna be this. Achoo! Then once we get Sun from the Sunflower, I'll place down a Sunshroom here. As the Sunshroom will always give me enough sun, the Sunflower will always give me enough sun to buy another Sunshroom. Which I also hate how they give half of what they cost. I mean, it takes so long to give me sun, come on. Thank you. There we go. So now we have 30, and we can place down another one. Although I feel like they produce sun slightly faster than Sunflowers and Sunshrooms. They're just not as good as Sunflowers. And Twin Sunflower is definitely better. But only slightly better. So now I can place down another Sunflower and another Sunshroom. Which the Sunshrooms will eventually grow and give us the same amount as a Sunflower. I mean, technically, eventually they become a better Sunflower. Though as of right now, they are a worse Sunflower. But for half the cost, they produce what you would expect. Half of what you normally make. Now, I actually do want to save up, I think, 100 sun here because we're facing you. And you're very dangerous. Come on, 5 sun. There we go. Looks like we didn't even need it. The Puffshrooms are just that efficient. Oh well. At least we have some form of defense. That level's are really easy, though. Remember, I used to play this game, I was so bad at it. I had no clue what I was doing. And there's no point in ever replacing these Sunflowers with Sunshrooms. I mean, it really does take forever for these Sunshrooms to grow. There we go. Now this guy is just as efficient as a Sunflower. And if we just build walls of Puffshrooms in front, as they're basically just walnuts. But they can attack and they're free and they have fast recharge. Though they only have about, like, 1/3 of his health. Not even. There we go, now we have 2 of them. Which I will replace the back row with, Snow Pea. Because only 3 of these guys can hit someone at once. So it's more effective to replace the very back row of Snow Pea. Oh, come on, 10 more sun. Can't even place it here. There we go. Not as efficient, but oh well. Yeah, but Plants vs. Zombies all in all is actually a pretty easy game. The only difficult level is when the Pogo zombies come in. But they can be easily stopped by Magnet Shrooms or many other plants. Actually, no, we can't use Magnet Shrooms. They can be stopped by many things. The Magnet Shrooms is one of them. We currently do not have that available. But it doesn't really matter because there are no Magnet Shrooms as of currently. And it also is good against Football Zombie, who is really difficult to defeat. I still feel like it's a bit too loud, so I'll turn the volume just a little bit. Now that guy's slow. He'll die eventually, though it will take him quite some time. I'll put down that there. Just to slow down this guy a bit first. Alright, collect more sun. Another Buckethead, which is a little annoying, but they don't get too far. Actually, I think at this point there's also no point in replacing these guys with sunflowers. With it, they just slightly faster sun production times than sunflower. Also, because these guys give 15, they technically give... Because sunflower only gets 25 each time. These guys give 15. I mean, technically, in 2 drops, they give you 30. Well, in 2 drops, 50, which is just enough to buy it. Versus this gives you 10 more than you actually need. Meaning, I think... Yeah. Sunshroom is more cost-effective. Now, we are fine here, even though the zombies do get a little bit closer, because we have tons of money. And we can afford to place down literally anything in front of them. Look at that, we got our sunflower back. All of this is bad on my side. This is not exactly the greatest idea in the world. And it's 100% my fault. We're still doing okay. Yeah, now he's... Still a few of them left. Let's, There we go. Fume Shroom, finally, we got some actual damage here. We no longer need Pea Shooter. Then correctly, you can shoot 4 tiles ahead of him, so actually we're gonna bring Walnut here. Which, again, sun producers first. Then we'll take our damage, which will be that, and then Walnut, Cherry Bomb. There we go. Slowly but surely, we're removing everything and grabbing mushrooms instead, because they're just slightly better. I think they're really good. Actually, I placed them one too many tiles ahead. Oh well. Was there 1 row of sunflowers and then 2 rows of the others? Sunshrooms.
The zombies are coming.
So the rock coat will be dealt with. Alright, now next here, we're actually gonna buy a, sunflower instead of anything else. As it only takes a little bit more sun to get a sunflower, and I prefer... Oh, come on! Just a little bit more. Come on, anyone. There you go. Alright, now you next, and then I can place down another Sunshroom. And now we finally have 2 sunflowers, actually able to afford more sunflowers. Look at that, another one. Can't wait till we get Grave Buster, because it actually allows us to make some money. At least way faster than we're actually producing money right now. That was strange that zombie was able to get closer than the rest, even though having no head protection. And there we go. And now we have screen door shields, so we're gonna place a walnut there. And we're gonna save up for a fume shroom we're gonna put right here. Yeah. Yeah, he hits all those lanes. The reason we're doing this is because that goes straight through that screen door shield and hits him directly in the face. And we need this here, because it's more damage. Done. Along with the slightly farther range definitely helps, but we're gonna need walnuts here to protect my investments. Golden coin, thank you very much. I also always wonder why zombies didn't just switch lanes. Or just walk on the sidewalk down here to my house where the rain gutter is, down here on the sidewalk. But apparently they hate plants. Actually, no, sorry, they're vegetarians, so they love plants so much that they will only walk on grass to prove that they only eat plants, and refuse to walk on sidewalks because, I don't know. We're vegetarians. We're doing it for health purposes, which is not a thing. Wait for him to move a bit more before... Yeah, there we go. Pretty sure Gargantuar can actually destroy that Cherry Bomb. But I'm not actually sure. A good thing about your name is... No, Fume Shroom is... He can destroy multiple zombies in a single strike. Because he does damage to every single one. And that's the end of the level. That's it. That was the easiest level in the game so far. Put it on a grave to remove the grave. Okay, so now... Hey, you want to buy an extra seat slot? It'll cost 760, but you'll be able to... 750, but you'll be able to choose 7 seats per level instead of 6. Yes, I'd love to. Or for 5,000, I'll sell you an upgrade for the 8 seat slot. Check on you later. Alright, so now we actually can afford Gravebuster. While still keeping everything else we were using. But Gravebuster is very useful because he makes his money and destroys these graves, which are quite annoying. As A, they get in the way of me planting things down, and B, zombies come from there every huge wave, which adds extra zombies we would not normally have to deal with. I think really getting 2 sunflowers is our goal here. So two shrooms, and then we'll get 2 sunflowers. Da 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 da. There, now we'll save up for another sunflower. Honestly, this is some of the best music ever. Plants vs. Zombies music. I know I say like a lot of video games have good music, but it's better than modern day stuff. I know I literally said I'm going to use 2 of these and then start saving for sunflowers and proceed to place down 2 more sunshrooms. But I swear I know what I'm doing. I am a genius after all. Okay, so now we do have a bit of a threat in that lane, but I think we'll be able to afford a walnut to block said threats from attacking us. And the crazy idea should just allow us to like buy a gun from him or something. It'll make this game so much easier. Because the zombies only walk along straight lanes and refuse to move. And make easy targets. It'd be so easy. But no. The Colin from Plants vs. Zombies Hero understands, and the Foot Soldier understands, but no one else does. Which also, the Foot Soldier uses his own boot as a stock on his gun. Alright, so now I can place down this and destroy this grave here, which does take a little while, and he's very vulnerable at doing it. But we get money from it. Which we need money. Without it, we die. But with it, we live. Okay, now see, here is a big problem. What do I do? Sometimes I wish there was also a slowdown button to just slow down the game completely. Alright, huge wave of zombies are about to approach, but hopefully I can destroy that beforehand. Yes, I can. Place that with this here. We might actually lose our first grave here due to the fact that this is a huge wave of zombies. Not grave, but our first lawnmower. Although we could have dealt with that normally, I prefer to just use that if I can start using the Gravebuster again. Which I need to remove you and place down you. Good. Oh no, that money just disappeared right before my eyes. There we go, golden coins. There's just so many things to click on, so many things to do, it's hard to manage it all. But I can still do it, it's easy enough. I'll have to say it's super difficult to manage and say I can still do it because it's easy enough. Now I can finally start putting 2 fume shrooms down. Because Gravebuster is now useless to me. And Gravebuster is really only good for half the levels in the game. No, just World 2, that's it. Fume Shroom is literally just World 2. As in the next night level, there is no graves. Yeah, that's it. This is the only use for Gravebuster. Other aquatic plants. There's 2 levels where you can use aquatic plants. Only 1 night level can you use. So yeah, 2 aquatic worlds where you can use aquatic plants. But there is no secondary world level, whatever, nighttime level. I'll just call them worlds. There's no additional nighttime world where you can actually use Gravebuster again. This is the only time you're able to use him. So that must mean he's either the best plant in the game or garbage, and nobody cares about him. Because yeah, three rows of fume shrooms should take care of all of our problems. It's like I always say, if you can't beat them, burn them. But instead of burning them, we're spraying them with soap. And since they're a vegetarian who use only vegetarian soap, they die when it comes in contact with their skin. Because they use some weird vegetarian soap. But when real soap hits them, they dissolve. So that's how we're defeating zombies. Because, as in last episode, we found out that zombies are actually vegetarians. That's why they're so weak. And the reason the Gargantua are so big is because they eat genetically modified fruits. And vegetables. Keeps track of all your plants and all those plants and zombies you encounter, which is actually something I do like, the Almanac. Because you can view, English, you can view plants. Pea shooter, tells you the damage, sun production, damage. See, sun production low than normal, sleeps during the day. Sunshroom hates the sun, he hates it so much that when he builds it up in his system, he spits it out as fast as he can. You just want to bite to it. To him, sun is torture. Massive, very short range, long duration between chomps. Damage normal per P, but he fires 2 at once. Normal, slows zombies. And then Walnut. And we also have Cherry Bomb. Alright, always back to the actual game. Ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? It's just like hunting squirrels. You know those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawns? You mean golfers? I hate golfers. They're everywhere. There was one in my neighbor's pool. He was dead. Yeah, just like that, but instead of squirrels, it's zombies. And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. Instead of me, it's you. Look how fast I can click. This is me pressing that because right now you've been moving this without using the mouse. Like this, you can move it without using the mouse. It's possible. With that thingy on the bottom of most computers, you can move without a mouse. If you click that, it also clicks. And it's way easier to spam. Because normally if clicking, you have to click it and then wait for it to go back up a little bit before clicking again. But with this, you can click multiple times at once. With 2, 3, 4, even 5 fingers at once. Because winning this normally is way more difficult than just spamming the Q button. Although sometimes it doesn't work. It mostly always does. Remember, whenever you see a zombie, just whack him on the head of a mallet. Although that's not legal advice, and otherwise if you can't beat him, burn him. Because otherwise you'll go for jail for arson or like murder or something. This is what my lawyer told me. I don't have a lawyer though. So I'm not sure how he told me it. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to clicking. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Double bonk. Honestly, this is one of the easiest levels in the game, and if anything, it's a bit boring. But the minigame makes it so much harder. Because this mallet is actually really strong. Because this does, like, a lot of damage. It insta-kills a cone off the cone head. I'll actually just... There we go, we got Hypno Shroom. Arguably one of the most useless plants in the game half the time. Makes a zombie fight for you. I'll still use it anyways because it's a new plant we just got. And it is good against football zombies since we have no bucket heads we do not need to take. What's his face? Walnut. But yeah, he is good at getting rid of high health zombies. Except for Gargantuars, because I think Gargantuars just smash it. They might actually just be able to get a Gargantuar. I'm not sure. No, Plants vs. Zombies 2 is plant food hypnotizes a bunch of zombies and like makes them Gargantuars. But other than that, he's completely useless in Plants vs. Zombies 2 because you get your first Gargantuar on like level 4 and you defeat him lickety-split like he's just a normal zombie. Gargantuars used to be massive monsters of destruction. But now they're not. Actually, placing them in this row is bad. I should be placing them one row behind. Because the zombie will half walk onto this tile before they'll shoot him. Versus if I place them here, they'll instantly shoot him the moment he walks onto there. And they'll have more space in between them. Yeah, we need to place down more plants. We need to get a grave buster to destroy these graves. Because they're right in the middle of our lawn. And honestly, I'm not sure why there's graves on our lawn. Why did the zombies put graves on our lawn and just hide beneath them underneath the ground? Like, ha, you'll never know I'm here. The Noah guy, he's probably got an IQ of 3. So then it turns out I'm actually a genius. With 1 million IQ points, actually. Yeah, that is why IQ is 1 million. It's true. And you might be wondering, oh no, how do you know your IQ is 1 million? Well, because I said so. And since I have 1 million IQ, I must be right. Because obviously, if someone's so intelligent, if they say something, it has to be true. Even if it goes against all sorts of knowledge and factual sense. Like someone smart says, it must be true. And there's absolutely no point at all to look into any sort of evidence. And you just believe it at face value. And be like, okay. Oh, that's not actual advice. That is very bad advice. So don't follow said advice. Only follow my advice. Because I am a genius. I expect to actually play in the game instead of trying to be funny. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. Shouldn't it be a huge wave of zombies are approaching? And not is approaching? Or did a zombie write that? It's because they're vegetarians, their hands shake a lot because they have low all vitamins, which causes them to write incorrectly. Scary Shroom's not as bad as I originally thought he was, because basically he's just 1/4 of the cost P-shirt that you put in the very back. But I don't feel it necessary to bring him. Honestly, do we really need sunflower? Is that really a question, though? Of course we do. I'd rather bring Cherry Bomb. Like, who could I replace him with? No one. Okay, we'll just let it go. Yeah, but all in all, Plants vs. Zombies is just a really easy game to play.
Are coming.
A lot of people think it's like, oh, so difficult. But not really. You can either just place down tons of sunflowers or sun shrooms, or just spam puff shrooms. As it takes quite some time for zombies to actually eat through things. Well, the puff shroom only lasts like 3 seconds. 3, 9, and then it takes them like a second to walk from one edge of the square to the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically it takes them like an entire minute to get to the side of the lawn. And in this economy, I'm not sure how they're able to afford it. Two flag levels are supposed to be really difficult, but it honestly just feels like they split the amount of zombies that appear on each wave in half. I don't think that's what they did, but it just feels like they did that. The puff shroom will be fine. I need more sun here. Yeah, sun not falling from the sky at first seems like, oh, that'll be easy. What is that? Just 25 sun not appearing every once in a while, but it's actually very difficult. It's far more difficult than you'd actually think. So we need a full row of sunflowers here before we go place in anything else. There we go, he's defeated. We do need to place down another Grave Buster soon. We want to get rid of many of these graves before the huge wave of zombies approaches. I think I'll just start my defense from back here instead of the very front of the lawn, that way they have to walk longer. And then we have more room up at the front of the lawn. Because honestly, really all you have to do is get a good defense, then you can actually start building your offense. Because remember everybody, a good offense is a good defense, but a good defense is an even better offense. And to be as offensive as possible, you have to defend yourself. That's how the saying goes anyways. I feel like we had more puff shrooms earlier. Also, in the new game, Plants vs. Zombies 2, it's not really new. It's like 7 years old or something. Puff shrooms disappear after some time. Like, I guess they realized how overpowered puff shrooms really were and decided we need to nerf them. They said, how much do we nerf them? They said, well, just remove them from the game after a while. And then after being in the game for long enough, they just disappear. And what Fred actually meant was just remove them from the game. Also, I bet most people who played Plants vs. Zombies 2 never played Plants vs. Zombies 1. And if they did, they'd be ashamed of how different of a game it is. From what I've seen of Plants vs. Zombies 3, it bloody sucks. You see, they're able to get decently far, but... decently far. What does it mean saying decently than another word? Maybe it'd help if I actually understood the definition of some of the words. It's allowed me to actually better use them in an intellectual conversation. I would get rid of that gravestone, but the zombie will just eat this piece of wood. Like, what plant even is Gravebuster? This is a mushroom, that's a sunflower. All these are obvious, but what is Gravebuster? He looks like a piece of wood with some thorns on him. Maybe some bramble. I've been to a graveyard before and I've never seen anything like that. And I promise you I was not grave robbing at the graves. Means yeah, three rows of puff shrooms should deal anything besides a football zombie. Nothing else would really make it to the other side of here. And then we just fill the rest of the lanes with as many puff shrooms as possible to 1, increase our damage, and 2, place down something that can take hits for us. Directly in front of the zombie spaces. They're fine. Amazing. The next huge wave of zombies is approaching. Also, always hated games of power-ups, because they sort of balance the games around you using said power-ups. That's why in any game I play with power-ups, I refuse to use said power-ups and just win. You just blow up you guys and hypnotize the first person needs that, who, yep, thankfully is you. And that's the final wave. I feel like the onslaught of random zombies coming before that was more difficult than the huge wave of zombies. High Shroom is good. But yeah, he's better probably than Cherry Bomb, because he temporarily immobilizes everything. Yeah, we don't need Cherry Bomb, do we? No, we need Hypno Shroom for Dancing Zombie. He gives 110% to whoever. Football Zombie gets 110% whenever he's on the field. He's a team player who delivers both offensively and defensively. He has no idea what a football is. Also, Buckethead Zombie doesn't even know there's a bucket on his head. Alright, and we just take everything, but like that. Yeah, we're gonna discard Cherry Bomb this time, because we don't need him. We need Disco Dancer to become hypnotized, because then he starts spawning in hypnotized backup dancers. Which are good at clearing 3 lanes, until he dies.
We're coming. Brains.
Come on. Honestly, the thing I hate most about Plants vs. Zombies is probably the early game, because it just takes so long.
Brains.
Other games I like the early games, like Civilization, Evil Genius 2, the early game was probably the best part. Evil Genius 1, the early game was the best part. Late game gets a bit boring and repetitive, but still on all, it's fun. So I have 2 options here. I can either spend tons of money on Gravebusters, and I can either spend ton of money on Gravebusting all of these. Again, what plant is the darn Gravebuster? Oh, misclick down there, oh well, you're just going to live with the fact that the lines are not even. You know, the lines in Australia aren't even either. On like the left side of it, if you're looking on a map, from north, south, and whatever it is, the lines aren't even. In one place, they started on both sides and try to go up and down at the same time to finish it faster for the borders. And they were off by like 150 miles on each line. And another place, the line was like put 50 miles too much to the left again. West, actually. Alright, then more sun shrooms. And there's our first backup dancer. Eat it. Which I do like the music he plays when he summons the dancers. Also, they all die now. Is he gonna summon more? No. Actually, can't. The real question is, can he summon more? Why is... Wait, no, what am I doing here? I'm so confused. Actually, we're really close to the big wave of zombies. We need to start using Grave Busters more than we need to be placing down a proper defense. I'll even place down sunflowers, just because we need more sun production. Rather than symmetrical whatever. Some nonsense or something. I'll just place down you, because it's just a better early term investment. We really need... There we go, one more Brave Buster at least. This is going to be difficult if we did not have, what's his face? This gives us a little bit of time to kill everything on the board. Because it's all quite weak, actually. Another slow just for the rest of the game. Honestly, Ice Shroom is just sort of like a longer cooldown global Ice King. Because that was easy. Easy level. Easy boss. It wasn't even a boss fight. Let's just hypnotize this one zombie. Doom Shroom. Now this is a great plan. Love it. I think we remove Hypno Shroom for that. Because I would love to hypnotize more dancing zombies. But to be honest, Doom Shroom's just better. And Ice Shroom's nice as well. There's so many gravestones here. And also, because dead people vote, that's how the zombies are coming out of here, and they're vegetarians as well.
The zombies are coming. Brains.
That's how they vote. They come back to life. And how they're doing it is Dr. Zomboss is bringing him to life. Now, Dr. Zomboss is the only zombie who's not a vegetarian. He just wants to eat brains because he thinks they taste good. And they make him smarter. So he convinces the other zombies that he's a vegetarian when in fact he's not a vegetarian. And he's never touched a vegetable in his life. We're discovering even more lore. Also, nobody watches my videos on Rumble. It's been about 2 weeks since the last time someone watched my videos on Rumble. It's about 2 weeks. And in fact, it's been even longer since I've gotten a comment on there as well. I guess the bots gave up. After realizing that A, nobody watches my Rumble channel, and B, I myself am not going to click on their links. And that Rumble deletes them. Although funny enough, none of the bots actually unsubscribed to my channel. And on YouTube I haven't encountered any bots yet. Just nobody comments in my comment section, which almost makes me think that none of my subscribers are real. And that they're all bots. Or some foreign spies or something. I feel like we got our defenses up way faster this time. And our sunflowers and everything up way faster this time than literally any else time before this. It's strange. Come on. You're joking. Just defeat him already. It took you long enough. Alright, so we need to place some more of these guys. We need to use more Grave Busters to destroy the gravestones. I almost feel like less zombies come like as well on these multi-stage waves, the multi-flag waves. We have more than one flag. I feel like there's just more... the zombies are a bit stronger, they're more cone heads, but less brown coats. And I feel like sending like half as many cone heads is really not as much as multiple brown coats. I feel like 2 brown coats are stronger than 1 cone head, and that 3 cone heads are nowhere near as strong as 7 brown coats. Because actually, technically what we can do here is just wait for all the zombies to get in the screen and blow them all up all at once. I'll do that. Then we'll be back to the final wave. It's just a better cherry bomb. For sure, we can't place anything in that tile for a while. I wasn't really going to anyways. Well, so right now I feel like this nighttime music's just a bit too cheery. It's just too happy. It wants to be something slower. So then it's not this happy. This music just feels too happy. I don't like it. We could freeze you, but Fume Shroom counters you. And because you move so darn slow, because all you can focus upon is dancing. Imagine that music gets copyright striked. That'd be hilarious. And then I have to go through the video on YouTube and click each individual part where it's copyrighted. Wait 30 minutes for YouTube to re-upload the video with the uncopyrighted music. By uncopyrighted, I just mean no music. Oh, I grabbed a Gravebuster. But yeah, someone tell me down below in the comment section what plant is Gravebuster supposed to be. Because I know in Plants vs. Zombies 2, he's just some vines, which makes more sense. I feel like vines are more likely to grow on graves and crush them than some random piece of wood with vines on the wood. And is this a real thing that just destroys graves? Also, the most important question of all. Does Scientist Zombie from Garden Warfare 2 actually a scientist? And then the next most important question of all. Are any of the all-star players at all in Garden Warfare 2 and Garden Warfare 1, have they ever actually played the darn sport they're supposed to have played? Alright, that's all the zombies. Boom. Oh no, there's 2 more just hiding there. Also, what happens to all our plants when the day ends? Do we just dig them up? Do they just die? Is this a different lawn? Is this not my lawn? Does Zomboss, like, throw them away? Oh yeah, this is life. Last one. Last mission. Hello, we would like to visit at midnight. We would like to visit you for a midnight, Zach. How does Ice Cream Brain sound? Sincerely, the zombies. 9. I do not want you to come over for the midnight snack. I have no ice cream, and all my brains are in jars, and I refuse to give them to you. And I will also not give you my brain, because it is mine. Come on, give me some damage. Good enough. Although what I've seen in Garden Warfare 2, Scary Shroom looks like 20 times worse, but is like a really good plant for some reason. I remember the first time I played, I thought Scary Shroom was just a direct upgrade from Puff Shroom, and placed him in the front lanes and was like, why is he hiding? He couldn't read back then. So I had my grandma read it for me, and it says that he hides when zombies get close. I was like, oh, that's why you weren't doing nothing. And why I was losing. Also, we have too many Doom Shrooms. I wanted to just throw one away here, as this is filled with far too much clutter. And then gives me another one right back. I need more damage for this final row, come on. The Gravebuster, I feel like I really need to, like, Ice Room these guys. Which, Ice Room's really good, but he's just not useful right now in this situation. He's just not that useful to me. None of these Ice Rooms are just nuisances. They're just clogging up the conveyor belts. I prefer more damage rather than insta-plants right now. But the game refuses. Do I really look like I need 3 Ice Shrooms in a row game? Oh, Puff Shroom, really. Useless. But yeah, the zombies took over because they brought the dead back to life and then voted. Duh. Everybody knows that. He elected himself president of the world. Right, I'm gonna blow everybody up here as well. Which, funny enough, the hypnotized zombies... I wish I'd said that for a little bit longer now. Hypnotized zombies are not affected by Doom Shroom. Meaning Doom Shroom specifically targets what he affects. Well, the Doom Shroom looks mean. I bet he's actually a really nice guy. Oh, Hypno Shroom, there we go. Fight for me, Mr. Man who's never played football and doesn't know what football is. Again, I think I'll just blow up all the zombies here. Because I have far too many Doom Shrooms. More backup dancers, more... Honestly, this is easy but boring because we have to deal with so many of these darn zombies. There we go. We're just placing these guys down as, like, walnuts. Off-brand walnuts that you buy at your local supermarket. They don't taste good. And they make you want to throw up. So you probably shouldn't be eating them now, should ya? There we go, place some more. These football players are going on every single lane except where we have these guys. So for the logical thing to do, I need to place down more Hypno Shrooms. You know, I gotta place down another Doom Shroom just to get rid of the All-Star. Freeze everybody but the new backup dancers who also won't move. Because they only move forward and this guy can move forwards. You know, I'm actually just going to destroy this here and just place that there. Because honestly, this option really ain't doing anything for nobody. That's right, I already have a picture there. Let's put that one down here then, and put this down here, and that down there, and this down there, and let's just freeze everything. Something about, like, the environment or anything, and the world's burning or whatever. Some nonsense about sea levels. Subscribe. As I'm getting less and less viewers. Not sure why, maybe my content's gone down. Maybe people would just prefer to watch a bigger, better channel. And lily pads, which is to continue us to the pool levels, where we go to our backyard and there's just a pool there, which takes up half of our backyard. But we're not going to be continuing to the next level, we're still going to be going here. And that's going to do it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and go follow me on Rumble. Because I said so. And yeah, that's going to do it. I hope you all enjoyed. I've been playing a lot of Plants vs. Zombies, not sure why. I said I was going to play Frostpunk. But honestly, man, I just can't do it. The game's just too stressful and too tiring. If I did that, I'd only be able to record one video a day. But yeah, that's it.